texture you put on it.
I'm Peter Jamgochian, and these are my paintings right behind me.
Your paintings behind you, and you are?
I'm Dave Spring.
And you're going to interview?
I'm going to interview my friend Peter.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and
David.
fire away.
Good afternoon, Peter. Yeah, Peter, how did you get going being an artist?
Well, you know, my family all paints. My father painted, my mother painted, my son paints, and so it's a big family of painters, and we're all amateurs, but we love to do it.
When did you start doing it? As a little kid?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, David, we should go to your paintings,
We will.
and we can ask you the same questions. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, no. Let's, before we go over there, because my paintings aren't up yet.
No.
What? Tell me about, how do you pick the subjects you're going to do? These all look like they've got animals in them.
Yeah, well, I just pick something I like and I do it. I combine things like the toaster with the blue jay, the scrub jay.
You don't often see that.
No, our scrub jays all hang around the toaster.
Okay. And how about the dog?
The dog? Oh,
Do you know that dog?
I know that dog. That's my dog, yeah.
It's your dog.
A rat terrier, and its name is Viola. Named after the heroine in Twelfth Night.
Aha. Literary connections.
A literary
How about the turtle?
The turtle.
Is that your turtle?
No, that was a turtle at the zoo, but I put it on my rug. That's a rug that came from Armenia a long time ago.
I love the backgrounds in your paintings. What's your technique for doing that?
I doodle. I doodle forever, and then finally something comes out.
Do you do a drawing in pencil first?
Yes, I do. And then I usually overlay it with watercolor, and then I go at it with pencil and with pen.
So it's
Mixed media.
mixed media, predominantly watercolor.
Predominantly watercolor.
Okay. And what's your plan in the future with art?
Well, since I'm 74 years old, I think that my future is limited.
Some of the world's greatest artists do their best work when they're older.
Well, I'm hoping for that. For that, Benny.
Well, they say you have to die to get famous, so you don't have long to go.
No, I don't have that long to go. Well, I'm Peter Jamgochian, and this is the artist, David Spring.
Hey.
Hi, David.
Hey. Yes.
I have a few questions. I see your beautiful paintings here. Can you tell us your source of inspiration for these paintings?
My source of information, or of inspiration, I think was the San Francisco Chronicle on this picture, and that's Timmy Lincecum. And the Buddha that was down at Civic Center for
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
It was a
I filmed them
three-headed
taking that
Buddha.
down. I filmed them taking it down.
Yeah, they took it down. I love that. And I'm sorry we didn't keep it here.
So how long have you been painting?
About 10 years less than you, Peter. That's probably about 20 years. Yeah.
And your, what's your future in painting?
Oh, that's a good question. No idea. No, I do it just for fun. So as long as I feel like having fun, I'll be painting.
That's the way I do it.
Yeah.
And what inspired you to paint?
I went to a show that Peter was in and some other friends were in, and thought, wow, watercolor is fabulous. How do they do that? And our mutual teacher, Kay Russell, said there was a place in a class at that time, so I took some lessons, and I've been still dabbling with the same group of painters ever since then.
Well, I'd like to add something about your painting too. David's wife is a boater. She has a sailboat and things like this. And a lot of David's paintings are sailboats, and they're really, really beautiful.
Is that your wife in the boat over there?
Yeah, she's sailing the other way.
Tina better not watch this.
I don't think she will.
It's not going on TV, you're okay.
Oh yeah, well, she doesn't watch TV either.
Okay, so that...
Well, my name's Amanaa Rendell, and I'm a visual artist from Santa Rosa. I've been painting for quite a while and really enjoying it. I'm a friend of Thomasina's, and I've known her for quite a while. We got in touch again through Facebook, which is really great. We went to school together in the 80s. And here we are again, making art and bringing culture to San Francisco, just like in the 80s. These paintings that I have here today are based on the photographs of a man by the name of Billy Meyer. He is a one-armed Swiss farmer who has been involved with sightings and being visited by Pleiadians since the 70s. He has compiled a lot of philosophy into books that they have given him. And he's taken a lot of photographs in 8mm movies that these paintings are actually based on. I've noticed that whenever I show these paintings, it spontaneously brings out people's desires to talk about their own sighting experiences. So when I come on Tuesday night, I'm going to bring my video camera and set it up and ask people if they have had sightings and if they're willing to talk about them on video, so that that can be an ongoing display when I show these paintings in the future. I thought it was really wonderful that people just spontaneously did that, and it was very interesting that many people, I would say probably, at least 40% of the people that were seeing the paintings for the first time were willing to relate something spontaneously that they had seen themselves. So I'm going to be there to record that. I think that's great data, and I think it's very interesting that people have had these experiences. It shows that there's really something going on, regardless of what the media or the newspapers or the lack of the information out there is telling us. So I hope that anyone that's interested will be able to see these paintings and also give their experiences.
Cool. Maybe they'll come and join you.
I hope so.
Yeah, cool. All right, great.
Hello, Thomasina. Hi. I met Ruth through Lawrence Ferlinghetti's studio, where she uses the model, hires a model, and organizes it every month. And I love her work. I love this. She's kind of recycling in a way, but it's really beautiful theater artist. What made you start working on paper?
Newspaper.
Newspaper.
The idea that I was wasting so much paper on my work was troubling to me, and I vowed 5 years ago that I would never waste any more paper. And I stopped working entirely for a while. And then when Lawrence asked me to start up the figure group again, I was in a bit of a dilemma. So I decided to work on newspapers so that I wouldn't be breaking my vow. I did use little sketchbooks. I did a lot of
I love the way
sketchbooks.
the light color up here. This part to highlight the cheek.
I
It's very cool how you're
Thank you.
You're incorporating what's going on there with what you're seeing.
It's totally intuitive. It's really the way I work. I did see in New York City at one of the museums an artist's work that was done on newspaper, and it stuck in my brain so that when I knew I was coming back to it, I'd always loved working on newsprint, but I knew it was a fugitive, unarchival medium. So what I do is, after a session, I just toss out what didn't work, and perhaps I'll only save one, and that one I will work with until I'm happy. If I'm not, I still throw out more. Then I come up with the ones that I like, which was only to do this exhibit did I mount them on.
Fabulously mounted. I love very
It's
inventive.
mounted actually on cotton paper, 100% cotton paper, Reeves BFK. It will last forever. It's sealed inside the acrylic medium, which is of course just plain plastic.
Fabulous.
But once they're done, I'm not wasting the paper. I'm also not wasting frames
No.
because people will want to frame them as they wish. So my whole thing is to come to grips with my conscience as well as my muse.
It's beautiful, Ruth, and thank you for showing at the cafe with us. And I hope you're showing again in the Christmas show. And
Oh yeah,
cool.
tons more.
I'll see you the 17th, I think.
Okay.